Hello. uh, 6:48. My youngest sister and my older sister went to the movie theater to go watch, I think, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. My younger sister, not my youngest, my younger sister, had left somewhere. I guess she won't be coming back until tomorrow at about 1 something. And my mother is gone to drop off the girls to the theater. And I'm by myself, so I'm taking the time to do this, I guess. Today was a little interesting. From what yesterday, I knew that all my sisters will be gone, and then I would have to walk Pachutu by myself at least once. What I didn't know was that it was going to be in the morning. I just assumed it would have. I didn't assume. They told me that they would be. My mother told me that I would most likely probably have to walk Pachutu by myself in the afternoon, and I accepted it, and I arranged mentally, prepared for it as well. I woke up and nobody was here. They already had gone. So, and I had a little bit of a rough time because I'm used to walking there by myself. I have the most experience walking. Walking by myself. And so, as much as I, don't like it, walking, without anyone, I can live with it. I've been through quite a bit of things. Anyway, so I walked her. I had a few problems. There was individual families with that had babies in strollers. So there were 2 strollers altogether that were walking, and I had to go around them, which was quite difficult. And but anyway, and then I only found out that after I had started walking outside was my father was here, and he could have helped me, and he didn't. But then he did, stupidly, when I was walking back, and I was about 3 minutes away from actually getting back to the apartment, and he walked towards us, the Pachutu. And do you know, she's difficult to control with when she's starting to jump. She tries to jump at people. Like, it's hard enough when she's jumping at strangers, but if she knows you and she wants to jump at you, she won't stop. So, luckily it didn't happen, but it could have, and he was just being an idiot. And then I came back. I played Assassin's Creed 2 for nearly the entire day until about 2 or 3, I believe. And then I came back. I went on the laptop. That's basically what I did. Then at around 4, I think, my first cousin once removed came by, and she took my 2 younger sisters, and then my younger sister came back without Allie, the cousin, and without my younger sister. And I was like, where's the other girl? And she's like, oh, she won't be here until tomorrow. So that's how I know that. And then now they just left. So they left again for the theater and whatever. And they went to go get food. When they came back at around 11, they left to go get food, my 3 younger sisters, by going down the block, and they were going to get Subway. And I don't hate Subway, but I don't like it. It's just, it annoys me. I don't know why. It's just sometimes you don't feel like eating Subway. And I haven't had Subway in a long time, but for some reason I just didn't feel like having it. And so I was like, no, I don't. I don't want any. I don't want it. And Burger King, it's just across the street from Subway. Like literally, we don't live by a busy street or like a main street where like there's just rows and rows of fast food and stores and all that stuff. But there, for some reason, down the hill there's a Subway, and across the street from it down the hill is Burger King, and I don't know. Um, I thought that they would have gotten me something, but they didn't. They actually did not get me anything, and then I had to eat soup, and it was like 80 degrees. No, probably not 80 degrees. Probably like 70 something. 70. It was hot though, and then there I was eating hot soup. It was horrible, and I don't know. So I'm a little upset with that. I have to admit. Today is the 13th. I didn't say that. It's been 14 days since Javen talked to me. I talked to John once. I think. Yeah, we talked for like 13 minutes, but then he left. So, yeah. Gotta admit, I've been getting kind of depressed these couple days. Like I was, normally I feel kind of down all the time. Like it's just, part of it, I guess. But then because it's normal, you'd think that, that's that's like neutral, but it isn't. It's actually down. It's like I feel down. I'm never just neutral. Well, I mean, no one is never just neutral. I don't think, unless like you're, you just woke up and you're like laying in bed, and you're not really thinking about anything. Like for me, neutral was after school in the summer. I would wake up and I'd have nothing to do, and I was like, man, I have 2 days to myself. What am I gonna do? Now I have every single day for myself for the past 2 years, and I gotta admit, it sucks, guys. It really sucks. Because I have nothing to do. No one talks to me. I went on Facebook to see, how these people were that I used to talk to. Not used to talk to at my high school. Well, I mean, yeah, I used to talk to. And apparently they're still having fun. They still talk to each other. I don't know why people don't talk to me. I mean, yes, I don't know. I've left people who I don't know personally. I've never left anyone. Well, besides John and Javen that one time, but that was after school. But after the whole graduation, before the graduation, when I was actually in school, I never left anyone because how could you, to be honest? And anyway, but I don't understand. Like, what is it about me that people just don't find? I don't know. I wouldn't say appealing because, I don't know. Maybe that's just egotistical. I mean, it's hard to explain what I'm trying to say because mostly it just comes out like I'm so perfect. I mean, I'm perfect. People should like me or whatever. My charm. I don't have any charm or whatever. Because I know it's not my looks. Because let's face the fact, I am not good looking. I'm not even average looking. I'm below average. I'm like nearing ugly. Or maybe I am ugly. I don't know. Like I have droopy eyes. My eyebrows are not that great. I have chin, but I have no neck. Well, I have like fat there. I have a big nose. My hair sucks. I have a long hairline. I'm not fit. I can't wear shorts because I don't feel comfortable with that. I just have a lot of things physically that are wrong with me. So, Yet when I was in school, people wanted to talk to me. So I don't understand what was in the transition of actually coming out of high school to now. What changed in me to cause this amount of uh, silence? I'm not entirely sure. I wish I could ask, but they don't talk to me. And I know what you're saying. Well, why don't you just try talking to them? I have, actually. I've tried talking to Amanda, but then, like, she was talking about, okay, she's the same age as I am, I think. She should be. So at the time, she was 18, and she moved out, apparently, into some other state with her boyfriend. And she was like, yeah, I'm making food. I'm like, you're already doing the food making? And I was like, you have to admit, it's kind of like funny how people just fall into place of gender roles. And I understand that I've taken a stand of gender stuff. Well, you have no idea, but like, sometimes, people can do whatever they want to do. You don't have to fall into whatever, but like, and I know, I guess it's kind of hypocritical because I'm talking about like, bigenderness, but it's different on that stuff. You can do what you want to do, but you're still that gender. I just did a Lewis Black thing where I was jabbing my finger at whoever. Anyway, but I said that, and then she stopped talking to me, and either because I was right or I was annoying, which doesn't make any sense because I was always like this, and but she laughed at it at school. And then there's actually another Amanda who I used to talk to, but it's like, the conversation wasn't going too well. It was July 4th last year. Or was it 2 years ago? No, it was last year. Not this year, but the last year, 2013. And I was talking to her about, like, oh, hey, how's it going? She's like, okay, cool. And the conversation wasn't going too well. I wasn't trying to do anything wrong, and neither was she. It was just, she was busy, I guess. And then I was like, yeah, people aren't talking to me. It's getting kind of sucky. And then she's like, well, if you want, you can talk to me. And then I forget how she said it, but it was something. It was kind of specific, which made me think it like this, and I'll tell you how it happened. But like, she said what she said, and I was like, "You're making it sound like if I'm not the one talking to you, you probably won't talk to me." And she's like, "Well, yeah." And I forgot to tell you that she herself wasn't talking to a lot of people, so I brought it up. I was like, "That's probably the reason why you don't talk to a lot of people." And she said, "Yeah, bye." So then I guess I blew up that relationship. And I tried talking to one of my actually closest comrades that I had in high school, Tommy, who I knew since 7th grade now that I think about it. Was it 8th grade? No, it was 7th grade. Anyway, I faked called him. Notice the two fakes, so it was a fake call. And then he called me back, going, what was that? I was like, oh, I must have butt dialed you. Sorry. He's like, oh, yeah, sure. Anyway, how's it going? And this was literally the first day of me second day of me moving into here. So it was a Sunday, I think. Well, I mean, I actually have it written down. Actually, I'll figure it out. Anyway, but it was September 29th. Pretty sure it was September 29th. Because it was, well, I guess not. Anyway, sorry. So I faked the fake phone call, and then we started talking. He was like, yeah, man, it's been a long time. Yeah, I know. And then we eventually got together where he picked me up. He took me to the movie theater. We watched Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs 2 with his friends. I think a guy from work and his girlfriend / fiance. I think it's your fiance, right? Wait, no, fiance is the guy. The other one, what's the girl version? His fiance. Well, I have no idea. And then we went back to the guy's place. Well, the couple's place. They were playing GTA 5, and she was just sitting on the ground, not on the ground, but on the chair, looking at funny things. And it was just really awkward because everyone was doing their own separate thing. I was like, how do you do this? I thought you guys were supposed to do things, together or whatever. And like I couldn't, I was just watching this guy play Grand Theft Auto 5, and it was sort of boring. And then I made a few jokes here and there, I guess, but it wasn't going too well. And eventually I was like, I do have to leave now. He was like, oh yeah, sure, okay. And then before I left, I was like, well, this is probably the last time I'll see you, so see ya. And then that was it. And then I think that might have triggered Tommy to not talk to me anymore, because he doesn't talk to me anymore. Yeah. And then you guys already know what happened to Javen. And now I guess it's happening again. But this time I'm not going to leave John because, well, let's face it, I have nothing else. Well, no one else. I have no more relationships. My pen pals aren't talking to me and all that, so. God, sometimes when people go like, oh, thankfully I got that off my chest. I just got that off my chest, and I just feel worse. Now it's in the air, suffocating me. So, yeah, I don't know what to say anymore. I just feel empty again. Like, I used to feel empty quite a bit when I was at the first year after being evicted. I felt pretty bad most of the time. And I used to I didn't really talk it out. I just said, oh man, I just feel pretty bad today, Javen. And he's like, oh yeah, sure. Well, and we talked a little bit. And then, but like, I would always be cheered up eventually because I'd be talking to somebody. So not so much anymore. I don't know. And not to say that John, I don't like talking to John, but I mean, it's not to say that I don't like talking to John. I mean, I do, but it's just, I don't know. It just doesn't really. I mean, actually, it is a pick me up when I talk to somebody. Well, I talk to anyone, but since it's only John, so yes, it is a pick me up. I do feel a little bit better when I'm talking, but then the natural high, I guess, leaves, and then I feel down again, and then I don't know. So I don't know. I'm just a little. And then the whole Robin Williams thing. I'm sorry, I'm bringing it up again. Like, it really just. I don't know. It was weird. Like, it shouldn't have affected me. I mean, yeah, it's sad news, but do I really? Should I have really cared? I don't know. Me as a person, I'm opinionated by other people. The opinions of other people on me is that I'm a jerk. I don't care about anything but myself, which is true. Yet for some reason, the whole thing with Robin Williams kind of hit me, and it was weird. And then I saw Toby Turner cry. It was like the second time I've seen him cry. So it was just, I don't know. It's just really weird. And there's nothing I can do about it because I've already did my last resort doing the whole pen pal things. I have nothing else. Literally nothing else. And it sucks. Because the whole Javen thing. The Javen thing, it didn't really mess me up. What really upsets me about the whole situation was the fact that I was about to work on something, and now I guess I'm not. That annoys me. And if this was a part of his plan, he won. And that makes me feel bad as well. I don't know. But, nope, I have no idea. I just want to move, start anew. Though, of course, John will be my baggage of my previous life. So, like, that's my plan. It's always been my plan. Ever since the whole eviction thing and losing everybody, my plan has been find a house, with my family, live out the rest of Wachichi's life, let that have a mental breakdown on myself because of her, and then start over, never get a pet again, never connect with anything, and just start over and hopefully find actually friends. That's been my plan for 2 years. And I don't know how much longer I have to wait until this plan is succeeded, but eventually something's bound to happen. I can't really get a job because I've seen interviews before for jobs, and people really do try, and I can't try. It's not that I'm trying to sabotage myself or whatever, or I don't care. I do care because you need to make money to make a living, but I just can't do it. I can't go I'm a hard worker. This is what I do. I know how to do things. I'm willing to go where I need to go to do this. I really need this job or whatever. I can't do that. It would sound stupid. It probably did sound stupid out of me, more so if it was in a real situation, because I can't talk to people. No one's going to hire somebody who blushes in front of them when they're doing a job, or who isn't going to college, because they can't go to college either. I messed that up as well. Everything's my fault, apparently. And I have no one to talk to about it. Now I remembered what I was supposed to say. Apparently my father thinks his boss is a Nazi. Not an actual Nazi. He just compared it to being a Jew in a concentration camp. So, that must suck. Anyway, I guess that's it for today. This is depressing day number 1. About halfway done with Assassin's Creed 2, so that fun time that I'll have in there will probably be done in about 3 weeks. Though Assassin's Creed 3 took me quite a while actually to complete all the side missions and such. So maybe it'll take me a lot longer than I expected. But if I'm lucky, I can go to the whole Pan America thing again. No, I can't, because Michael Joseph is there. And I don't want to talk to him. Nor do I want to talk to Tony Bummer. No, that's not his real name. I'm making it up so Sorry. I had something in my eye. For real, see, I'm not crying. I really did have something in my eye. So I can't go there because that would risk them talking to me. I'd have to go to another pawn shop, but that's way far. Just way far. You know what's really annoying? I went to check that this, video works. I have to actually listen to it. My voice sucks. I hate my voice. Why does my voice sound like this? It's so weird. My natural voice sounds horrible. Yet I like my Batman voice, though I couldn't really do it last time. And I'm more literally the moment I said Batman, my throat started clenching. I think I just had stage fright. So because I thought I'm gonna show him that I can do my Batman voice now, and it's just the moment I said it, my throat clenched up. It was it's funny, but it's sad. But I really do hate my voice. I hate so much about myself. Well, I don't really hate myself. I just find it really unreasonable. Because I don't have a lot of redeeming qualities. Why am I like this? I don't know. It's like an ugly serial killer. No, an ugly pedophile. like that, who hates himself. That's what I feel like. Not actually a pedophile though, so don't think I am. But well, no, I'm not. But no. Um, so yeah, I don't like it. Nor myself. And also, Kay. Her name is Kay. She is was my mother's friend, and she used to come around all the time. And then, after we moved, obviously we lose touch between people and all that stuff. Because it was just sad. You don't want people to come over and go, "This is your apartment now? It's a little small, kind of dirty. It's good." Anyway, though, but we found out she had cancer a year ago, and that over a year ago, and that she only had 6 months to live without chemo, and a year with chemo, and I don't know if she's still dying or what. So, yeah, but so there you go. Also, it's my mother's birthday tomorrow. Oh God, it's my mother's birthday tomorrow. I don't know what to. I mean, I'm not gonna get her anything. Obviously, I can't. Even if I wanted to, I have no way of getting it. But so I don't know what they're gonna do to celebrate that. I'm just depressed. I can't even call. Wow, I'm depressed. I could call depression hotline if I wanted to. I wouldn't though, because it asked me why I'm depressed. How would I explain this? It's really complicated. Is it actually complicated, or am I just making it complicated? I'm not entirely sure. Let's try to simplify things. Why am I depressed? No one talks to me. Why does no one talk to you? Because I have a bad personality. Why do you have a bad personality? I think it's because I'm a borderline psychopath with sociopathic behavior and homicidal tendencies. I'm going to call 911. No, please don't do that. Anyway, though, speaking about how that I'm ugly, the next time I get a new phone, I'm going to try to see if I can find the one with the best video camera, so I can actually do vlogs. I don't know if I really want to show my face, to be honest, but that was like the initial thing to begin with, was that I'd get comfortable talking to people, showing my face. Though I have to, and I don't know if I'm going to be ready. I'd be like, guys, I haven't taken a shower in 2 days. Sorry, my hair's greasy, but doesn't it look fly? That and the fact that I'd probably have to, slim down my talking. But okay, well, I hear someone coming in, so I have to leave. So hopefully you guys liked it, or maybe you didn't. I'm not entirely sure, but yep, I'll talk to you guys later. I really like Continuum. Just saying that.